So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Before I lose my train of thought, I just want to say this. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the video up here or not because it shows certain things there, but I'll do my best to make sure to remind myself to have it on IG. The brother that you're going to see here, just to get past all of that stuff, he has a history. You know, he did some stuff when he was younger, but he served his time. And when he came out, he decided to go back to the streets of which he ran and tried to correct some things. He can't sit up there and correct everything. He can't bring everybody back. But for him, while he's here, while he's present, he's going to try to at least right some wrongs and guide some lost souls back onto a path of correction. These are the brothers. He's an example of the brothers that we got locked up that can literally take injuries and ain't nothing happening to him. The brother is literally doing a news interview and he has wounds, two to his jaw, one to his neck, and another in his back. He has bullets in him, fresh bullets in him. You can see the holes right there. And he's talking like ain't nothing happening. This is what I'll be talking about right here, where if these dudes were able to be, reformed and they were able to come out here in the streets, a lot of these young dudes, this is what they would try to do because they couldn't see these dudes. I promise you, this man got hands. If he's able to have an interview, calm, cool, and collected, you won't hear him saying a ouch, ooh, it burnt. You don't hear him crying. You don't see him shedding a tear. He's just talking like he's just out there normally. I promise you, none of these young dudes out here would try to see him when it comes to hands. I promise you, this dude got hands, certified hands. I promise you, this dude does not need a weapon in order to prove how tough he is. I promise you. This is why the young dudes out here are so weak because they don't have hands and they can't deal with the consequences of the decisions that they decide to commit to.
They've been in there since this morning looking for what? I have birds in there. I can't even go feed my birds.
Where's your girlfriend?
She's probably still at the hospital. I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to locate her to get the money that she just came and got from my father in the hospital.
Where were you shot and how many times?
I was shot 3 times. Bullet went through my jaw, my neck, and one is still in my back.
Baltimore ex-gang member has used graffiti to designate a no-shoot zone to discourage gun violence around the city, was shot in the back, neck, and jaw on Wednesday. He is known for creating over 250 no-shoot zones across Baltimore in places where someone was shot and killed to raise awareness for the issue. A former gang member himself, Moorhead, has admitted to shooting up to 20 people as a teenager before serving 11 years in jail following a shooting with police at the age of 15. In a video posted to what appears to be Moorhead's Instagram page, he stated that he was shot near Monument Street while going to the store in central Baltimore. Moorhead apparently made it home after the shooting before police arrived, and the injured 46-year-old can be heard saying to the medics, "I've been shot in my neck and my back." Moorhead was taken to the hospital before leaving without being discharged. A video recorded by Fox 45 showed him walking down Baltimore Street in hospital scrubs and a blue hairnet. He told reporters that he was good and also stated that nothing went wrong. You just have someone that's trying to protect the community that obviously doesn't want to be protected. A heavy police presence was seen outside of Moorhead's home before he was taken back to the hospital by paramedics on Wednesday evening, where his condition is currently unknown. Videos posted on his Facebook shows frequent encounters with police at his home, especially in the last few days, where they can be seen questioning him outside of his door. Moorhead has now dedicated much of his time to spray painting buildings and sidewalks with the message that encourages peace and calls himself someone who came home and saved his city instead of trying to kill it. But according to his social media, many seemingly disagree with Moorhead's methods, with some comments calling him sad and a scammer. Neighbors told the news organization, Annie Rose. The Moorhead is aggressive and antagonizing and described the 46-year-old as a pariah of the community. It is unclear what Moorhead does for work, but he frequently shares his Cash App account name on Facebook while asking for funds, which prompted some users to call him a beggar. Baltimore has seen an unusual deadly year, with 179 homicides recorded in Maryland's capital in the first 6 months of this year. The Baltimore Police Department reported that there were 10 shootings, resulting in the deaths of 5 people over the past weekend alone. All right, so this is where I'm at. I'm not doing a huge deep dive into his social media. I'm just not. Because I know, as well as other people know, that you can have people that can write comments and then delete comments, or they can state things in an antagonizing manner, or different things of that nature. I'm focused on the fact that you have a black man here that admitted that he used to run the streets, right? That, he had altercations with police. He ended up shooting at 20 people, and he served his time. He served 11 years. And then after he got out, he decided, it was like, yo, what I did was wrong. I can't, change, everything. I can't take everything back, but I can try to make some things right, or to try to bring some of these young dudes who are doing this onto a better path, right? So that they don't go down the exact same road, serve some time, get back out, and then they do the exact same thing, rinse, wash, and repeat, right? Further contributing to the degradation of the community. I'm looking at the fact that out of all the times that they say that jail or prison, whatever it is meant to rehabilitate somebody, for me, going by what he's doing, by his actions, just by the actions that I'm able to see, that I know of, this is looking like a person that is, rehabilitated. This looks to be a person that is not going back out there on the streets, trying to rob people, trying to break into cars, trying to break into houses, trying to burn down blocks, burn down businesses, take innocent people's lives. I'm looking at it for that face value. And I'm looking at it at the fact that for the areas that ended up having a loss of life, he went there and basically wrote no shoot zone to basically, put that there. Anytime that somebody looks at that spot, they're going to realize two things. One, that somebody did pass away here. And number two, you have somebody trying to put out a message of, yo, stop doing this. This is what this leads to. And then for the person that wanted to say that he's an antagonizer and a pariah, like I said, I don't know specifically how it is with him and his neighbors or the people in that area. But what I do know, by the actions, only one person there actually cares enough to go out and to try to put a positive message out there, to at least get a conversation started, to at least to try to shift the energy, the negative energy that is there. As he stated, you obviously have a lot of people that don't want their neighborhood to be protected, because no matter how you feel about this dude, no matter what words you might have had with this dude, the actions that he's doing should be commendable. Other people should be trying to copy those exact same actions. Yo, no shoot zone, like trying to protest, trying to do things like that. But that's not what they want to do. They want to complain about this man. They don't want to talk about the message. They don't want to try to find some type of middle ground with this man, so that they can, work together as a community, and start to build an army that's going to start to sweep this message forward, cleaning out the streets. That's not what they want to do. They want to get on social media. They want to get in front of the news, and they want to demonize this dude even further. And they want to, try to put a negative spin or a narrative directly on this dude that's trying to put out a positive message out there. Like I said before, sometimes when it comes to black people, you can't save them all. You just can't, because I put it like this: if those people in Baltimore wanted to be saved, then regardless on if they agree with him or not, the one thing that they should find a common ground on is the fact that he's putting out that message to basically stop the loss of life. Because obviously y'all not doing it. Y'all just minding y'all business, walking through Baltimore, and y'all just letting it be what it's going to be. As long as it ain't happening to you, as long as it ain't happening to yours, it is what it is. Right? Be more careful, right? So, it's crazy out here. It's 100% crazy. And this is, not just Baltimore, but this is a lot of black communities where you have people out there, you either one, a few, a group, or a couple hundred. You have those out there in a multitude of black communities that are doing the necessary work to try to push a narrative forward. But it's very hard to get other black people in the community to actually want to stand up and do something. But I promise you this though, let it be a whole group of white folks that wanted to start cleaning the streets, that wanted to start doing this. Oh, black people will start showing up then. Black people will start rallying up, showing up, start wearing t-shirts, printing off flyers, want to have flags, and they want to be at the forefront of it. They want to be the main ones waving that flag. Yeah, we're going to clean these streets. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But the moment of time is one of your people starting the groundwork, starting from the grassroots, going door to door. Y'all don't want to answer the door. Y'all want to decline it. Y'all want to talk about, I ain't trying to be out there losing my life. I ain't trying to get my family involved in none of this stuff. I ain't trying to be targeted. But magically you find safety in white people starting up the whole message, and you walking with that. But you don't find safety walking with your own people that's trying to do for your own people. Like I said, this is why, as a people, black people ain't really making no strides. Black people ain't really making it. Because the only time that we really want to step forward, or we want to really, in a sense, start doing something, is when white people basically start it first, and then we'll follow right behind them.